You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
First question goes to Dr. Ashok Seth, Chairman of Fortis Escorts Heart Institute. And Dr. Ashok Seth, I want to ask you, it's not rocket science anymore with the numbers that are coming in from various parts of Europe, United States, specifically the UK, lakh plus infections per day, that we are heading somewhere towards a third wave. Yet, you know, markets in India are crowded, people have forgotten where their masks are kept. Also, poll rallies are in full swing. But suddenly come in curves, and these are night curfews. Does COVID not infect people between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. and then, you know, goes on a vacation from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m.? How does the virus work?
So, Narika, I think I'm going to put this into perspective and no debates, just facts. Primarily, what we see in the West is unprecedented, and therefore it's not possibly a third wave in India. It's an inevitable third wave in India. We've always been 2 or 3, a few weeks behind the West, and this is the 4th surge and an unprecedented surge in the West. We know the facts about the virus. It's highly infectious. It perhaps exists far more in our own population than the numbers tell us, and that's for obvious reasons. Genomic testing takes a few days. It's only done in 5% of the people. There's probably far more virus multiple times, and that's also well understood. So there's no ambiguity around that. Actually, we've got to be far more careful because our peaks are going to happen somewhere in end of January and February, and that's when it's going to affect us. So I think it's an appropriate concern of the Honorable High Court to suggest that super spreader events, and we can call whatever super spreader events that we can actually term it as, but election rallies have actually reminded us of the super spreader events of the past, which led in a way to Delta wave. And also it's not a great idea for celebrities to be seen exposing themselves. And it's, by the way, it's very difficult in that atmosphere to have COVID appropriate behavior. So let's just understand that. But the question you asked, which is very important, is about this night curfew. I don't want to take the night curfew in isolation. I'm very confused about the night curfew. Perhaps in most of the states, in most of the cities, a night curfew has no meaning apart from the metropolitan states where there's a great nightlife where people go around clubbing and having fun at night and so on and so forth and try to spread it. Otherwise, most people in smaller cities go to sleep by 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. But I think it's a part of the huge other COVID restrictions that come into place along with the night curfew. Night curfew has a very limited impact on the spread of COVID. It's even more important for the other COVID restrictions. For example, I think it's time to stop partying. It's time to stop those outings. It's time to stop gatherings. If we concentrate on that, even if it happens at night, we've done our job. Why stop a person who's returning from work to home to say, you can't actually be going out at 11 to 5? If you want to really do that, it's something like 6 to 9 o'clock next morning that would actually stop to have some impact. But more importantly, aren't we, as a citizen, don't we have to be far more responsible